Well, it looks like probably one of the worst updates Apple has ever made is the current generation of iOS. And I will tell you, from what I've read, from what I've seen online, it seems like every single person out there has an issue with iOS 18. I haven't really seen anybody having like a full-on like perfect experience with this version of software, and it's not expected. But when compared to iOS 8, compared to iOS 17, it is pretty insane that we still haven't gotten somewhat like more, like a completely stable update in a very long time. Now, I'm still on iOS 17.7.2 on my iPhone 15 Pro that I use on an everyday basis. But it is crazy because on a lot of these other iPhones that I've, used, even an iPhone 16e that I just bought, it is actually pretty crazy that this version of software like iOS 18.3 is still kind of this and still giving these types of issues. It really is a really, really interesting thing. Now, what I can kind of see for the future of iOS 18 is that there's going to be small little improvements here and there. Apple's going to be giving some like features and improvements here and there for the most part too. But I think a majority of these types of updates and things that Apple's going to be implementing are going to be Apple Intelligence features that they're throwing in, and then they're going to go through and then they're going to really focus in on stability. My hope, because iOS 18 was such a bad iPhone update for a lot of people, my hope is that within iOS 19, Apple kind of goes through and they focus in on stability. There's not really a big reason for them to go through and try to go ahead and make like the next iOS, crazy big update, like an iOS 7 type of update after this type of update. There's really no reason to do that. An iOS 19 type of update could be similar to like an iOS 12 type of update, where, Apple just kind of goes through and they just like kind of push out a smaller type of update, bring in some kind of cool like 1 or 2 or 3 like big features, and then essentially the rest of it is just stability and making it a much more improved version of software. That's what I hope Apple ends up doing, because it genuinely just doesn't make any sense for Apple to go through and continue the way that they're continuing by going through and essentially putting us in this weird situation where like these devices and these iPhones aren't really giving us like stable versions of software. That's a really big problem, and it's probably only going to get worse before it gets better if Apple continues to go down the direction that they're going down. So I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.